Hello guys, welcome back to another tutorial. Today we'll be doing a sweater that is cropped. We'll be working on the front panel and the back panel, followed by the sleeves, then ribbing. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. In this tutorial, we're going to use a tape measure, a pair of scissors, and a 2.5mm hook. You can use any size of hook that you want, and also we're going to use a robin yarn that is 100% acrylic. I used 2 strands, which is 50 grams. First we're going to create a foundation chain by creating a slip knot. Then you're going to chain enough chains that goes from shoulder to shoulder plus 1.5. Mine was 16. When you add 1.5, it is 17.5. Like I said, you take the measurement of shoulder to shoulder plus 1.5. So we will start by working on the front panel. We'll be working with double crochet. So we are going to skip the first 3 chains, then double crochet on the 4th chain. So yarn over, then insert your hook into the chain and complete your double crochet. If you're not familiar with double crocheting, you can check my previous videos. So we are going to double crochet on each and every chain until we reach the end. Then I'll meet you when I'm done. This is what I have. So on the next row we're going to chain 3, then turn your work, then create a double crochet on the first stitch. Create another double crochet on the next stitch. Create another double crochet on the next stitch. You're going to continue like that until you reach the end of the row. I'll see you at the end of this row. We're at the 3rd row. So on this row you're going to just repeat the same thing. You're going to chain 3, then turn your work. Make sure that you have the same number of stitches on each row. So you're going to repeat the same thing on each and every stitch and row until you reach the length that you want. I'm going to do this until I have 10.5 inches. Okay, mine is 10.5 inches. It depends on how long you want the sweater to be. Please keep in mind about the lower ribbing. So my whole sweater will be 14 inches. So see how long you want the sweater to be and work your panel in that direction. So I divided mine into 2 halves. Mine was 19 inches, so each side has 9.5 each. so I did 3.5 inches from the center to one side, then I did the same on the other side, then I removed the stitch marker at the center. So we're going to continue on one side of the shoulder. So chain 3, attach your yarn first, then chain 3, turn your work, then you're going to double crochet until you reach your first stitch marker. So I'm going to do that until I reach my first stitch marker. When you reach your first stitch marker, you remove it, then you double crochet on that stitch. So I've done my double crochet, so I'm going to chain 3, turn my work, then repeat the same thing until I reach the end of the row. Since I'm using double strands, I'm going to do about 6 rows, so I'll repeat the same procedure until I reach the end of the row. Chain 3, turn my work, until I reach the desired length that I want. We'll go ahead and do the other side, also about 6 rows. So this is it. Middle part will be our neckline. Then we're going to make another exact same panel like it. This is how mine looks like. So we are now going to join the 2 panels from the shoulder part. So insert your hook, then we'll join the 2 using single crochet. So go into your first stitch, both sides make a single crochet, go into your next stitch, both sides make a single crochet, just to join the 2 sides together. This is for the shoulder part. If you have a yarn needle, you can use it to do this instead. So you're going to do this until you get to the end of the shoulder part. So I'm done. This is how it looks. Then you go ahead and do the other side. Chain one and cut off the yarn. So I already have both sides done, as you can see. So you're going to turn the sweater to the right side, inside out. This is how it looks from the right side. And we're going to work the neckline ribbing. So I'm going to go here at the top of the shoulder, reattach my yarn, I'll make a double crochet on that very first stitch. And I'll be making 2 double crochet on each stitch. So in the middle of the stitch and on top of the stitch, like this. In the middle of the stitch, on top of the stitch. In the middle of the stitch. And on top of the stitch right there. So do that and go all round, and I'll meet you once I get to this point. So I'm done with row 1 and this is how it looks like. For row 2 you're going to use front post and back post stitches. So you're going to chain 3, into that very first double crochet. You're going to go under it like this. You're going to yarn up and go under it. So that is the front post. Complete your double crochet. For the back post, you come behind it like that, over it, then you complete your double crochet like that. So the next will be a front post, so you go under it like that, then complete your front post. Then the next one is the back post, go behind it like that, then complete your double crochet. Front post under 8, back post behind it. So you're going to do front post and back post for this first row. Keep alternating and I'll see you when you're starting the third row. So we are going to close this row with a slip stitch on top of the first double crochet. So chain 3, and you're going to make on the same direction the same thing, and at the front post make a front post, and on the back post make a back post. This is already defined for you. So where there's a front post, make a front post, and where there's a back post, you'll make a back post. And I'm going to repeat this on the third row. I went ahead and did like 5 rows. So do that until you have 4 rows of whichever number you prefer. Then I'm going to show you what to do next. Guys, I'm really grateful for your support so far. I don't take it for granted. If you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe, like, share. It really goes a long way. I'm telling you, filming while crocheting is not easy. It's like double work. So I'll really appreciate every support. Alright, I'm done. This is how it looks like. So my armhole is going to be about 7.5 inches long, where I'm going to place my stitch marker. So it will depend on how wide you want your sleeves to be. Then I'm going to turn this one inside out, whereby I'll be working from this side. We're going to join from inside out before we put our sleeves. So this is where it was. If you want puffy sleeves, baggy sleeves, then do more inches. Alright, so we're going to reattach our yarn at the bottom just to join these together, and we will join using single crochets. So it is 2 single crochet in every stitch. So in the middle a single crochet, and at the top another single crochet. So it's in the middle of the stitch on both ends. Then at the top of the stitch. So you're going to do this until you get to where your stitch marker is. So I'm done, and this is how it looks. So I'm now where the armhole starts there, so I'm going to work a row of single crochet still all around the armhole. So just repeat the same thing, this time not together. So it's 2 stitches in every row, one at the middle and one at the top. Do that until you get all around, and I'll see you once you're done with this row. So once you're done with this row, you're going to join using a slip stitch right there on top of that single crochet. Then you're going to turn your work inside out to the right side, and you will work from the right side. And I'll go ahead and do a double crochet row on this part. So chain 3, then do a double crochet on the first stitch. Onto the next stitch, make a double crochet. Onto the next one, make another double crochet. So you continue with the same process until you reach the end of the first row. Okay, I'm done with this first row. So you're going to slip stitch on the first double crochet to complete your row. So chain 3, then turn your work, and you're going to be turning your work each time you start a new row. Then double crochet on the first stitch, double crochet on the next stitch. So you'll be double crocheting all round until you reach the end of the row. Basically, this is going to be the pattern, to double crochet in each and every stitch. So you're going to do this until you get to the end of this row, and I'll meet you once you go around until there. So I'm done, and this is how it looks like, and I'm going to slip stitch on top of the first double crochet. I'm on the third row, so chain 3, turn your work, then I'm going to double crochet on my first stitch, double crochet on the next stitch. So I'm going to continue the same pattern until I reach the desired length of my sleeve. So I'm done, and this is what I have. I have about 14.5 inches long. It is exactly what I wanted, and the ribbing is about 2.5 inches, which makes it 17 inches long. We are now going to do the ribbing. So chain 3. We'll be making a decrease so that our sleeve is a bit tight. Into these first 2 stitches, are going to get into the first one and come out into the second one, then complete your double crochet. So we're going to the second pair, get into the first one, then get out through the second one, then we make our double crochet. Yeah, so you're going to the third pair, get into the first one, then get out of the second one, then make a double crochet. So you'll be taking a pair and decreasing it like that and like that. So do that, and I'll meet you at the end. It is getting into one and getting out of the other. So I'm done with this first row. So you're going to close off this row with a slip stitch on top of the first double crochet. Yeah, so the wrist is this slim. So you're going to chain 3. Now we'll be working with the back post and the front post. So under this first double crochet, make a front post under it, then followed by a back post behind the next double crochet. Next is the front post, then a back post. You already did this for the neckline, so you know what to do. So front post, then back post until you get to the end of this row. I did this until I had a total of around 8 rows. So go ahead and do the desired number of rows that you want. I'll meet you once you have those rows. So these are my rows, and this is how it looks like. So go ahead and do the same for the other sleeve, and I'll meet you when we have both sleeves like this, so that we do the bottom part. So for the bottom, I'm first going to reattach my yarn. So we are going to be decreasing same way we did with the sleeves, but different stitches. So chain 3, then for the first decrease, go in, go out, Then for the second pair, go in, go out. So I have 2 decreases, but for the third stitch is going to be different. So in the third one, do not make a decrease. So we are going to go in like that with no decrease, like a normal stitch. So then you're going to make 2 decreases after that. So you're going to go in and out of the first pair and complete your double crochet. Then on the second pair, make another decrease, go in and out. Then for the next stitch, do not make a decrease, just make a normal double crochet. So this is what we are going to be doing. So it is 2 decreases, then no decrease. Two decreases, no decrease. So this is going to be the pattern of this row. So I'll repeat this until we get to the end of this row, and I'll meet you once you are at the end of the row. So 2 decreases, then no decrease. After our row of decrease, I proceeded with the ribbing, the back post and the front post, as you can see. And it's going to be like what we've done before. We're going to do that until you get the number of rows that you want. And after you're done with everything, you're going to sew in your ends, and this is what I came up with. Hope you like it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope this is helpful. Make sure you like, share and subscribe. Bye.